This video will help you to make more money, a lot more money in the stock market if you're a gold investor or if you're a crypto investor. Because you will make the most profits in 2025 and 2026 if you invest in both gold and crypto. Shock horror, I know, unbelievable. What is Wilhelmi talking about? This is crazy. No, it's not. Listen and watch this video. You will make more money. And that's what we are all here for.
Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your show for swing trading ideas for the coming days, weeks, and month.
So greetings to this bonus episode of Hot Trades of the Day. Greetings from Egypt, where I am right now. And this is perfect for today's topic. Well, Helmi, why is this perfect? We'll get to this. We'll get to this in a second, okay? So let me start with this. As you know, I'm a huge gold bull. I have been a gold bull since 2001 when I bought gold for the first time at $245 an ounce on September 11th, 2001. Sold it way too early. Different story though. Lesson learned. I'm also a big Bitcoin bull. I was the first financial journalist in Germany to recommend to invest in Bitcoin through a derivative that was on the market. I was the only one in Germany at the market when Bitcoin broke through $1,000 a coin. And then we sold it like right under 20,000 when we hit the top. So I love both. And this is the thing that most gold bugs and Bitcoin bros cannot wrap their head around. They see this world incredibly binary. Either gold is it and crypto is all a gigantic Ponzi scheme and a fake, and the people will all lose their shirts, or the crypto bros say gold is for the old folks. What do I care about making 20% a year if I can make 200% in some altcoin? And here's the thing. They're both right and they're both wrong, right? However, there's one point where they're both wrong. And you know, when two sides are wrong, you probably don't want to be on that side. And this is what this video is all about. I'm not here to convince you with this video that you should invest in both. That would be ideal. It's probably not going to happen because I know how people think. But I want you at least to open up your mind to this possibility and start the process of thinking about it. Binary thinking, emotional thinking, which is highly happening in this question of gold versus Bitcoin / crypto, is always terrible in the stock market. You will be losing. Ideally, you will just be losing out on extra profits. Worst case, you'll literally be losing. You're losing money if you think about things emotional and binary. You need to be flexible. You need to adjust to changes and developments in the world. And this brings us now to the Egypt trip. All right, here we go. No apologies for that. Come on. You go to Egypt. And you see the pyramids. You got to do a little Indiana Jones homage here. But here's the interesting part about Egypt. And I went to Luxor as well to see the tombs there. And you learn about the history. And this is the beauty about history. You always learn something that you can use for today or tomorrow to better your own life. In this case, investing. So here's the interesting part. Tutankhamun is probably the most famous pharaoh of Egypt. However, historically, he's barely a footnote, because he became pharaoh when he was 9. He died when he was 18 or 19. So he basically was governing, if you can even say that for a child, Egypt for just 10 years. Why is he the most famous pharaoh in the world? The reason is that his tomb was buried below the tomb of Ramses II, which was raided by tomb raiders, which didn't know that there was another tomb below the tomb of Ramses II. So nobody ever raided the tomb of Tutankhamun until it was found by archaeologists, by British archaeologists, in 1922, and it was completely intact. And you know the famous mask, golden mask of Tutankhamun, and the golden coffin, which you can see at the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, where I saw it just yesterday. And here's the interesting part. There's another pharaoh called Susenes I. And this pharaoh is extremely important in Egyptian history. However, his tomb was raided. And most of it was stolen, and therefore he's super important for Egyptian history, but he's not famous. Tutankhamun, not important for Egyptian history, but very famous. What's very interesting about Susenes I is that he's called the Silver Pharaoh. He was buried in a silver coffin. Why is that? Well, the reason is, in the time period where he lived, silver was more valuable than gold. I know, outrageous to think right now. But in this period, that is what it was. And this is what we're talking about, right? Times change. I'm originally from Germany. I grew up the first 28 years of my life paying, dealing, handling a currency, the Deutschmark, that doesn't exist anymore. Now, for 25 years, I've been dealing with the euro. So this is not a story of 5,000 years ago. This is a story that happens all the time. It happened to me personally and millions of people in Europe who lost the Dutch guilder, I don't even know what the Spanish currency was anymore. It's an Italian lira. Yeah, don't remember the Spanish currency anymore. It happens all the time. Why can't it happen now with Bitcoin as digital gold? We have a new world, a digital world. We can all agree on this, right? Gold fans, come on. We are in a digital world. You're ordering your stuff online. You're probably ordering your gold online. Which, by the way, is the reason why I made this background a little gold colorish. It's a new world. So why can't an asset of value be digital? For the young people, it is that way. For the people that are born after 2000, they grew up with the euro. They don't even know the Deutschmark anymore like I do it. The young people believe that Bitcoin is of value. And by the way, more and more financial institutions believe that. More and more governments believe that. It's getting regulated. which should make you more open to think about investing in Bitcoin and maybe in some other quality altcoins. But even if you just invest in Bitcoin, this alone will open you up to more profits. Look at gold. It looks great. You're going to make a lot of money from it. We made a lot of money from it. But look at Bitcoin. It went up even further. Right? Gold had a super year 2024. But the performance wasn't nearly as strong as it was with Bitcoin, which, by the way, started the year, still going. Here we are, right? We are up, I don't know, 150%. Gold didn't go up 150%. Why are you wasting the possibility to make extra money? I'm not saying sell your gold and buy Bitcoin. I just say, why don't buy both? Right? When the markets are rallying, you're going to make more money with Bitcoin and the cryptos than you would with high-tech stocks, in the most part. There are a few outliers, obviously, like quantum stocks in the past 3-4 months or something. If times get rough, and we're going to have uncertainty in the market, risk in the market, you're going to make money with your gold investment. You're going to make more money in the market. And it all starts in your mind. Look in the mirror critically and ask yourself, maybe it's you who's standing in your way to make maximum profits in the stock market. I'm not saying you should invest in some shit coin. Like, I'm not telling you to invest in some crazy shitty explorer company. You wouldn't do that either. Actually, most gold investors don't, right? They leave the explorers for the YOLO crazy retail investors. The same way the big crypto money leaves the shit coins for the YOLO retail investors. Kind of funny how both markets are actually kind of similar, right? You have gold and Bitcoin as the core digital gold and physical gold as the stores of value. Then you have the altcoins and the senior miners. The altcoins have technologies that they're developing that have some risks. The senior gold miners are developing mines, gold mines, that carry some risks. Shock horror, right? Then you have the juniors, that's the next level, and you have the explorers below. We just talked about it. You see the similarities? And I'm just trying to point this out to open up your mind. Because we are here to make money. We are not here to be right. And if you want to make the most money in the market, consider investing in gold and crypto. Again, it doesn't even have to be 50-50. Look up the data, the way performance goes up when you add Bitcoin and crypto to your portfolio over the past years. Now, this will go down because the Wild West times in the crypto sectors are coming to an end with more and more regulation. However, the outperformance will still be there. So even if you just go, 90-10, 80-20, you will already make more money in the market. And that's what we're all here for. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.